The following is a health warning to all liberals. Please do not watch conservative television of America, as prolonged viewing can cause your brain to swell and explode and mess up your couch. CTA values all lives from the first heartbeat in the womb to the last dying breath. Conservative television of America, we say what you're thinking.
I'm Alan Keyes. This is IMTV's Let's Talk America. And right now I have a guest on. And you all know that for the last little while, sometimes in a way that is more positive in the context of things that happened on Election Day in Virginia and so forth and so on. And then, however, you get back to the reality of what's actually going on. And we're still in the midst of a crisis. Started out and we were told that it was a health crisis. Turns out that the health wasn't just the health of bodies under attack from the coronavirus. It's the health of our polity. It's the health of our existence as a nation and as a people, under attack from people who seem pretty determined to transform us from the brave and the free into the cowardly and enslaved people of the United States, and are doing it in ways that now become more and more vindictive, in my opinion, more and more clearly examples of things that I would have thought Americans would never have to endure and that they certainly would never tolerate.
For months now, Americans have witnessed the thousands upon thousands of Haitians in the process of migrating to the United States. Many come by way of Colombia, up through Panama, then through Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, until they enter Mexico, all in the trek to finally get to the U.S. border over the Rio Grande into Texas. They say they migrated to Colombia and even Chile after the earthquake in Haiti in 2010. But this year, believing the Biden administration would grant them asylum, pushed north to our southern border. U.S. Border Patrol were overwhelmed with the volume of migrant arrivals. Haitians, therefore, waited to be processed under an international bridge at Del Rio, which soon became a makeshift encampment. I'm Terry Gilbert, and this is Timeline with Terry. Straight ahead, we'll discuss today's Timeline topic, breaking the boundaries at the border. Stick around.
CTA is conservative media bringing information, education, humor, and entertainment throughout America. We hope you enjoy our politically incorrect programming. Follow us on ctva.tv.
What's going on, everybody? Will Johnson, Jay McCaney, Dr. Dre, and we got Quincy. What's up? This is The Now.
What is up? What's up? What's up?
What's going on, fellas?
Howdy. Well, you know what? I love that the show is called The Now because their show's called The View, but we're the Alpha View. We're the Clear View. You know, we're going to bring the truth, man. You know, people are sick and tired of lies. But you know what? We got a bunch of people waiting to hear what's going on. right here in the now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, look, some of the stuff that we're talking about, we're going to talk about Joe Biden, of course. We're going to talk about the vaccine. Of course, we get to talk about the vaccine here because there's no censorship here, so we get to come loose. We get to talk about the sick freaks because there's no, we're not being censored here. So we get to have free speech for black men. And we're going to be talking some of these chocolate cities, and these people are probably not going to like what we're saying, but you know what? You have to get over it. We're not here to cause, anger. Well, maybe just a little bit in these people that got this left-leaning thinking, the anti-American, they're going to get all bent out of shape.
This is Andrew Phibbs. Welcome to our Faith, Family, and Freedom program. We appreciate your joining us today. Hopefully, this kind of program will be a help, maybe an encouragement. Perhaps there will be some clarification communicated that would be thought-provoking. Perhaps each one of us will search within ourselves and do some thinking and critical thinking. The day in which we find ourselves, it's seemingly there is a lot of scorn for America. I guess I grew in a different time, but, we were taught as young people. I can remember that we said the Pledge of Allegiance in school. We even had prayer in school. The principal at our high school would also give a prayer on the PA system. And that may seem Neanderthal to people today, or it may seem like we're back with the Flintstones or in that society. But patriotism, love of country, reverence for God, and the institutions and the principles that have made us great, they were very established. It was like, we didn't claim to have all the answers or maybe some of the answers, but that didn't keep us from communicating. But we had a love for God. We had a love for this nation. We had a love for the institutions.
You're watching Conservative Television of America, working hard to stick socialism where the sun don't shine.
Good morning, world.
Good morning.
One time I was reading the paper, man, this story came on about this guy was suing a department store because they wouldn't let him play Santa Claus, because he's black. And I was actually relieved when the department store beat him. That's bad. But I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for the idea of a black Santa Claus. Man, that shit would suck. So we wouldn't get our presents to the 28th, 29th.
Think I found my seasonal gig. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Ryan, and this is Cedric and Ryan.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about how that jolly old man who you have known for years, all of a sudden the left wants him to become more inclusive now. And along with that, step aside Michael Jordan, step aside Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and other NBA greats. Enes Kanter is now in the consideration for
the GOAT. For those of you who are wondering, Disneyland has now
It's actually Disney World, right?
Disney World in Florida.
But we have Disneyland here, so he's going to get the gig here.
Yes. They want Santa become more inclusive, so now they're going to have a black Santa. And I started thinking about having a black Santa also, and there's just some things that it would just go south, because number one, you got a black guy come down the chimney. First, you got B&E, breaking and entering right there. Number two, he's wearing a red velvet pimp suit. And third and lastly, how awkward would it be for a black man to come down the chimney yelling, ho, ho, ho. Growing up, I had no problem with Santa being white. Because
I thought about this because my sister has a Buddha statue in her room. It's like her Zen room. Mm-hmm. Am I going to get offended and say, I don't feel included unless that's a white Buddha? Because an Asian Buddha is not inclusive to me. It's not inclusive of you either.
Right.
So we're going to probably have to have a black Buddha.
Black Buddha.
I don't know, because there's a black Jesus already, right?
Right.
I'm just asking. Why in the hell?
That's asking this question, so I'm gonna turn to the street.
But my choice, my body, my right.
But if you know that you got a man that's too much for you to handle,
how are you allowing these people to finesse you? It's always one of us that they put before us to persuade us.
It's something always going on in the world of entertainment.
And the truth is what we need. We cannot make well-informed decisions.
What do you think?
If we are not well informed, no conspiracy theories here. We're just asking.